Hey there, welcome to this little video. Well, I plan it to be little anyways. I just wanted to answer this quick question or comment that came into my private Facebook group. It's called the Weightless Get Thin From Within group, and it's here on Facebook. And I'll put the link underneath the video if you want to join in and actually ask your questions about the things that you're struggling with when it comes to letting go of the weight permanently. And I will use your question as a topic for these live streams. So I'm just going to take a second here and just share this video with my page. All right, so I just want to say that if you're watching the replay, feel free to ask any questions you have, or if you're watching live, ask them as we go here and I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, so this is a common concern or question or comment that people have when it comes to letting go of the weight. So you ask someone, what is your biggest struggle with letting go of your weight permanently? They will say they can't lose weight because they can't stick to a menu plan. And I can tell you from personal experience of having lost 12 dress sizes without counting calories, exercising, or in any way depriving myself, I did not follow a menu plan. So I'm pretty sure that it's not necessary to follow a menu plan to lose weight. It's also not necessary to follow a menu plan to be somebody who doesn't need to lose weight, right? If you look around you, the people who are successful at maintaining their ideal weight are not following menu plans. So we have this idea in our head that we need to follow a menu plan. And what that does is it actually sheds light on one of the causes that people are actually fail to be able to lose weight or keep it off permanently. And it's this thought that I need a menu plan to lose weight that sheds light on the fact that the person who is thinking that is planning to eat in a certain way temporarily to get to their weight loss goal. Now, that is a huge root cause of not being able to lose weight. It's that mindset of thinking I will do something temporarily and not really thinking clearly about it, that choosing to do something temporarily does not lead to the result that people are really looking for, which is permanent weight loss. So that is actually the place to start, is to stop using that as the reason why you can't get to your ideal weight. Like, stop letting that thought be the thing that's blocking you, that you're telling yourself is your obstacle to losing weight. You actually have to go deeper to see what the true cause is. So number one root cause of people not being able to lose weight is they're trying to do something temporary with the thought that they could get permanent results, which is not logical and doesn't make sense. Unfortunately, people don't think about what they actually have to do and then actually find a path that they can do permanently, right? So if you want permanent results, you have to make permanent changes. So we have to really look at the questions we're asking ourselves, or the or the obstacles we're telling, excuse me one sec, or the things that we're telling ourselves are in the way, what they're shedding light on. Like, what are they showing us about what we're really thinking? So if we're able to see what we're really thinking, then we can go deeper into underneath that, into a true cause. So what are some other causes where a person might think to themselves that not being able to follow a menu plan is their obstacle? It might be that the person doesn't actually know the basics of nutrition science or the basic physiology of weight loss and the hormonal basis of obesity. They don't understand that, so they don't know actually what to choose to eat. So they would think, oh, I need to get some sort of menu plan that's been developed that I can follow to a T. And if I follow it to a T, then I will get to my ideal weight. So the root cause is actually not having the knowledge, not actually doing the personal education to know through logic what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating if you want to lose weight. And it's not all about calories, and it's not all about exercise, but of course that's for another video. So Not knowing is not having the knowledge, the basic knowledge based on the truth, means that a person is not even able to decide what to eat. They're not able to formulate their own decisions around what to eat, what not to eat. So of course, how could you, lacking that knowledge, then create your own plan for what to eat? So then you're going to have to you're going to have to rely on a menu plan, right? So, and is that sustainable? No. Okay. People think they want a menu plan, but number one, half the time you don't like what's on the menu plan. Number two, you don't have the ingredients that are on the menu plan. And number three, it doesn't fit into your lifestyle because, believe me, I've made menu plans for people before. And if you don't have the cooking skills of the person making the menu plan, then that's another obstacle, right? You're like, what might be easy for me, having been somebody who's been in the kitchen for, 20 years, cooking whole food meals from scratch, is going to be complicated and take a lot longer for someone who's just learning to cook. So as much as we think we want someone to just tell us what to do, lay it out for us, and we think we're just going to do it the way they tell us, we're not going to, because there's too many things that need to be personalized in terms of even formulating a menu plan. There's been times when I've used menu plans and I've even created them myself. And I'm like, oh my God, I just cooked too many, I have too many things on here. So now I have all these groceries, right? It's like, you don't cook every single meal. If you plan breakfast, lunch, and supper for 7 days a week, you're actually going to end up having too much food if every single recipe is going to be something new, right? It's just going to, this just becomes too much time in the kitchen and too overwhelming because you're not, maybe making leftovers and things like that. So it's so dependent on the individual that you have to actually look at it like, I need to learn how to plan and prepare my own meals. And that means getting the knowledge about how to do that. So learning to let go of the weight naturally without dieting means you actually have to get educated. You have to learn. It's not about just being told what to do. Just being told what to do and doing it results in temporary weight loss, not permanent weight loss, because what are you going to do when the diet plan's over? Or what are you going to do if you get the diet plan and it turns out that it's not going to work for your lifestyle or your, skill level? And then that comes to another underlying issue when it comes to menu plans. And just in general, following any plan for healthy eating, whether it's for weight loss or a healing diet, is that if you just simply don't know how to cook or don't like to cook, these are actual root causes that are getting in your way of attaining your ideal weight and attaining your ideal health. So then we don't need to be focusing on that. We don't even need to be focusing on the solution to getting to your ideal weight as a menu plan. Actually, the solution is expanding your skills in the kitchen or finding a way to actually enjoy cooking, or get a cook, hire someone to do it for you, or, have somebody plan it for you, make it more simple for you. There's so many different things that are out there nowadays where you can get help with your cooking. And at the end of the day, sometimes we just have to decide that, even though right now I don't like doing this, that I'm just going to decide I'm going to get more skilled in the kitchen and I'm going to find a way to make this fun and trust that once you get over the learning curve, it's not going to be that difficult. It's just a fact that we're humans and we have to eat. And if we want to be healthy, we have to eat healthy, whole foods. And, we're lucky these days that we don't have to completely rely on cooking everything from scratch because there is so many options for getting healthy foods out there and healthier versions of foods that support people to lose weight, right? You don't have to have these diet bars and these diet shakes and, all this artificial frozen food that people often think about when it comes to weight loss foods. There's plenty of whole food options that are completely natural that'll support you to attain your ideal state of health. And as a good side effect of that, your ideal weight. So I just want to encourage you to let go of this belief that the reason why you can't lose weight and that you struggle with it is that you can't stick to a menu plan. Because all that is saying is that you're planning to do something temporary and you're not going to get the results you want, because doing something temporary does not lead to permanent results. So start thinking about how you can change your diet and lifestyle in a way that is going to be sustainable, that is something that you're going to want to keep doing so that when you get to your ideal weight, you can maintain it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.